Prepare to be amazed as we delve into the fascinating world of animal death rituals. Death is a natural part of life, and the animal kingdom is no exception. If you've ever lost someone close to you, then you know how difficult and absolutely heartbreaking it can be. Human beings have developed and maintained countless rituals and practices to help us cope with feelings of loss and grief. Funerals, memorial services, wakes, the list goes on and on. However, it might be a surprise for you to learn that we are not the only ones on this massive planet of ours to mourn our dead. From sea lions to giraffes, animals have developed unique and touching ways to cope with the loss of their companions. Through displays of grief, mourning, and even funerary rites, these creatures demonstrate a depth of emotion and social complexity that may surprise you. So join us on this journey of discovery as we explore the amazing animal death rituals that exist in the animal kingdom. Who knows, you may even find a new appreciation for the diversity of life on our planet, and the remarkable ways in which every species navigates the circle of life. Despite being relatively solitary creatures, they are known for their strong social bonds and complex hierarchy, especially parent-child relationships. Mother sea lions in particular have been known to cry out in sadness when their babies are killed by predators. A sea lion will continue wailing in mourning after its child has died, letting out loud cries. The same behavior has also been seen in sea lions dealing with companions, mates or cubs taken by hunters. The signs of grief amongst sea lions are easy enough for humans to recognize, as they mirror how we might cry out in agony when suffering a loss. When a sea lion dies, other members of the colony will often gather around the body, nuzzling and grooming it. Scientists believe this behavior helps to reinforce social bonds and maintain order within the group. Gorillas are highly intelligent animals with complex social structures. The complex social structures of gorillas coupled with their intelligence means that it is easier for outsiders to recognize the strong connections they form with their children and pack members. Gorillas have been recorded exhibiting sadness and concern for their dead, and even in rare cases burying the bodies. When a gorilla dies, other members of the group will often gather around the body, gently touching and examining it. They may also vocalize and show signs of mourning, such as somber expressions and subdued behavior. There have also been a number of incidents recorded of mother gorillas carrying around the bodies of their dead children following the child's death, mourning for a number of days. Elephants are extremely social, empathetic, and emotional creatures, which means that they easily bond with other elephants as well. Elephants are known for their deep emotional intelligence and strong familial bonds. Their deep attachments basically lead to extreme feelings and expressions of grief when a fellow elephant dies. When an elephant dies, other members of the herd will often gather around the body, touching and caressing it with their trunks. They may also use branches and leaves to cover the body, a behavior that has been interpreted as a form of respect and mourning. Elephants are known to shed tears, bury their dead, and exhibit signs of depression, such as starving themselves, in reaction to losing an elephant in their community. Signs of mourning amongst elephants have been noted especially in the case of a mother losing her child. Geese are known for their remarkable loyalty to their mates. Though there are a number of different subspecies of geese, there is something that they all have in common. Geese pair for life, devoting themselves to one mate for their life's entirety. When a mate dies, the surviving bird may exhibit signs of grief, such as vocalizing, pacing, and refusing to leave the body. After a goose dies, its mate will mourn deeply, starving themselves, and separating from the flock for a period of time. However, after the period of mourning comes to an end, and the length of time varies, the goose will eventually find a new mate in another bird that has also lost its partner. Though in some cases, the surviving bird may even die of a broken heart. Chimpanzees are our closest living relatives, and they exhibit many of the same emotions and behaviors that we do. When it comes mourning the loss of a dead family member, chimpanzees share similar characteristics as gorillas. Often, a chimp family gathers in circles around their deceased. They may holler, pace, sniff, and touch the body, often moving the limbs into various positions. When an adult chimpanzee dies, other members of the group may show signs of mourning, such as vocalizing and gently touching the body. In some cases, they may even continue to carry the body around for several days. In the case of an infant's death, mother chimps carry the baby's body around for weeks, sometimes months. As a mother chimp mourns, she often continues to care for, protect, and communicate with the body. Additionally, a young chimp mourning the loss of their mother is especially heart-wrenching. The young chimp often becomes severely depressed, and they might refuse to leave their mother's body, eventually starving to death. Horses are highly social animals that often form strong bonds with their herd mates. When a member of the herd dies, it can impact the entire herd. Other members of the herd may gather around the body, nuzzling and touching it with their noses. They may also vocalize and show signs of distress, such as pacing and whinnying. Some horses mourn by standing quietly around the body, keeping their heads low and eyes fixated on it, while others may run around in confusion, whinnying and calling out to their dead friend. Because horses can easily become depressed over the death of a herd mate, horse owners find it best to let their herd go through the grieving process by allowing them to examine the dead body before it's buried. Another avian species that participates in mourning and death rituals is the scrub jay, a relative of the blue jay. Scrub jays are known for their remarkable ability to remember and recognize individual birds. Close observations of scrub jays determined these birds tend to be highly sensitive when it comes to the death of another scrub jay, even if they aren't immediate family. When a member of their flock dies, they may gather around the body, vocalizing and touching it with their beaks. Their death ritual involves a mass communication process between flocks, in which jays will call out to other jays to encourage them to gather around the dead bird's body. Together, the groups will often spend several hours protecting the dead body while calling out various alarming chirps to one another. Scientists believe this behavior helps to reinforce social bonds and possibly even helps the flock process their grief. Giraffes are known for their gentle nature and close familial bonds. It's been reported that even the world's tallest creature is known to bend down to properly mourn for their dead. When a giraffe dies, other members of the herd may gather around the body, touching and caressing it with their necks. They may also vocalize and show signs of mourning, such as standing vigil over the body for several days. Various observations report how mother giraffes will splay their legs to bend down closely to lick and nudge their dead calf. Some mothers may remain vigil over the body of a calf for a few days, protecting it before they eventually leave it. In some instances, an entire herd of giraffes, including bulls and cows, will stop to investigate the body of a dead giraffe. Whales are highly intelligent and social animals that often form strong bonds with their pod members. When a whale dies, other members of the pod may surround the body, vocalizing and touching it with their fins. They may stay with the body for several days, exhibiting what appears to be grief and mourning. In July 2018, a mother orca, named J35, but also called Tahlequah, carried around her deceased infant everywhere she went. For 17 days, she pushed the calf along with her nose and gently gripped it in her mouth. The grieving parent traveled thousands of miles with her calf. This is not uncommon behavior, but experts note that the length of her grieving process is longer than normal. Orcas tend to carry their dead for a couple hours up to a day. Another case involved a killer whale named L72, who reportedly carried her newborn dead calf in her mouth for an extended period of time. In addition to this, she was also seen balancing the carcass on her head just above the surface of the water. So dear friends, the amazing animal death rituals we've explored in this video demonstrate that death is not simply an end, but rather part of the circle of life. From sea lions to whales, animals have developed incredible ways to honor their dead and process their grief. It's clear that emotions and social bonds are not unique to humans, and we can learn a lot from the fascinating behaviors of our fellow creatures. So next time you're feeling down about the loss of a loved one, take comfort in the fact that even the animal kingdom has developed amazing and touching ways to say goodbye. And that concludes our showcase of today's topic. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to share this video with your friends, family, and relatives so that they too can enjoy videos on wild animals. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.